Hello, hi Caitlin. It's so nice to see you at the start of this. Thank you for joining in. I see Leslie also. Hello, Leslie. Welcome, welcome. I am so happy to see both of you, especially at the start of today's live, which is my 50th live on Insight Timer today. I think I started in July 2024, and yeah, this is our 50th live. Leslie says happy anniversary. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, so Caitlin says hi, almost time to drop the kiddo at school, but then I get to enjoy everyone's company and the wisdom. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. I am always so grateful that you make me a part of your morning routine, Caitlin. That is so sweet of you. And yeah, I am very excited for today's session as well and the wisdom that is going to come through. And I actually thought of including a special element today in this live, which was so recently I came across like a tarot card and I really resonated with it. So I thought that at the start of this live I would draw a card for all of you, for everyone here, like a collective reading of some sort, just holding the space and letting the universe convey to us their wisdom, the guidance in some other form also this time. So thank you for the hearts. Okay, I see, like you like this idea. Okay, wonderful. So Leslie say in US 50th anniversary is considered the golden one. Wow. Thank you for the crown, Leslie. That is so beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I take on that crown and I give this space that crown. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for being here, for supporting me on this journey so far. Okay, Caitlin says cards are always fun. Yeah, they are so much. Yeah, I love the cards, and yeah, that's why I also love the wheels and stuff like that. Caitlin says, and yes, happy day. That's an exciting number. Yeah, it is. Hello, Joanny. Hello, Juani or Joanny. Which one is correct? I'm not sure. I think I have seen you before in one of my lives. Are you a first timer here? Caitlin, long time no seen you here. Okay, you know Caitlin. Wonderful. I remember that name. I think you were in one of my previous lives. Um, Joanny, are you here for the first time or have you been here before? And correct me if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. Hmm. Caitlin says, yes, I'm back this week. It's good to see you. Okay, okay, you have been here a few times. Yeah, I kind of recognized your name. So, welcome back here again. I'm glad that you decided to tune in. It is my pleasure to have you. Hello, Srinidhi. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the space. And welcome, thank you for coming back. Okay, I'm seeing some more familiar faces here, and I think some new faces here. So, welcome to everyone who is here joining us, for the first time or who have been here before. So, the name of the session is Wheel of Wisdom. So, this is the 35th session of this particular series. And overall, like considering all my lives on Insight Timer, this is my 50th live event on this Insight Timer platform. So let's start this. Let's start today's session now. Um, so what do you say? Should we start with a meditation or should we start with a card reading? What should we do? Card or meditation? And I don't have like the physical cards yet. I just came across that deck, few days ago. So we're going to do that online. But yeah, you will be able to see that. But I don't have the physical cards yet. Leslie says card. Okay, okay. Caitlin says card and see where the meditation leads. Wonderful. Then meditation. Okay, card, then meditation. So there are two votes for card and then meditation. Okay. Jacqueline says, good morning, Anisha and all. I don't have long, but wanted to join for a few minutes. Happy 50th. Woohoo. Thank you so much, Jacqueline, for tuning in. I so appreciate you, coming back in so many of my lives. And thank you for, the wish and for your presence here for the limited time that you have. Okay, so let's do a card for everyone here. And let's see, what message wants to come through for all of us. And then we will move on to the next, segment of this live. Srinidhi says, congratulations on 50th session and wishing you do more in future and inspire many lives. Thank you so much, Srinidhi, for that wonderful wish. Yeah, I think I, felt inspired by another teacher, on Insight Timer, especially about her doing lives. She was so authentic. She is so authentic. Her name is Jane Guttersum. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, I love her and like, I love the way that she conduct the lives. So I felt inspired and yeah, that's why I started doing more of the lives. So I think part of credit goes to her. I know she's not here, but yeah, I just want to give where the credit is due. Okay, so let's pick the card. So the deck that we are going to receive the wisdom from today is the Light Seers Cat Tarot deck. Okay. Um, we are going to do it like online, not with the physical cards right now. So we are going to pick a card for all of us present here and how all of us who are going to join in when we are going to read the interpretation of this card. So, opening yourself to receive the wisdom, to receive the message that wants to come through. Okay, let me show you the beautiful card. So, the card that came up for us is the sun. And I absolutely love her artwork. It is just so, I don't know the word, but yeah, mesmerizing, beautiful. I just love the artwork. So this is the card that came up, and there is always an affirmation with the card. So the affirmation that goes with this is, in wholeness, I shine like the sun, and I am happy. So this is kind of the affirmation with it. And another like small message that goes with the card is, come into your own miracle through the cheerful blossoming of a life well danced. So again, to let like people show the cards again. So that is the card that came up, and that is like the older version of it. So both the versions are here in front of you. And now we are going to read the interpretation of that. What is the message from the sun? Arlene says, hello, happy 50th episode. Thank you so much, Arlene. Thank you for coming back and thank you for your kind wish. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to read the message now. The sun breathes life into everything he touches. He creates a path of illumination, love, and harmonic abundance. This is a card of joyful celebration and a vibrant sign of positivity and success. Call on your warrior energy and move to the beating rhythm of the sun's vitality and essence. Expect to find bliss and be ready to take inspired action based on radical positivity and generosity. I love how, here both the elements are mentioned, like opening our awareness, just fine tuning our attention to also notice the moments of bliss, the moments of presence, the moments of, magic that are already present in our life, that are already around us. And then also taking inspired action, so in terms of that element of action is also here. So continuing on the message, allow others to bask in the warm glow of your beaming heart and your inspired mind. People will feel drawn to you when the sun cards arrive. When the sun card arrives. Hello, charisma. Dance, sing, move, and express yourself unabashedly. Imbue your reality with movement and inertia. Light it up, up, up. This card in a reading is a reassuring sign that things are unfolding beautifully. You are perfect, whole, and loved by the cosmos. And it may be time to deal with any feeling of inadequacy or not enoughness in order to find your shiny confidence. The sun is on its way to illuminate the corners of your heart and to set your world ablaze with opportunity and inspiration. Such a positive message, for all of us here, helping us believe, in our enoughness, in our own capability, in our own wholeness, and also a positive or a sense of optimism that good things are coming our way. And all we need is to, the action that we need to do is just notice the bliss and take inspired action. So take action in terms of whatever you feel inspired to act on. Arlene says, wow, such a lovely message, isn't it? Yeah, sun and love. So apart from the message, there are also kind of like reflection prompts that goes with each card, which I absolutely love about this, deck. Um, so the first question that is asked after this interpretation of the card is, who makes you laugh until you cry? So maybe if you feel like you can answer it in the comments, just spread some love or happiness here in this space. So who is the person? Who is it that makes you laugh until you cry? For me, I think it's my dad. He's actually very like funny. He keeps on doing these, childish things and teasing me here and there. So yeah, I love spending that fun time with him. Joe says my brother-in-law. Wow, such an amazing relationship with your brother-in-law, Joe. And other people, feel free to share it, just reflect on it and, think of someone that makes you laugh until you cry. If there if in case there is no such person in your real life, then even think about a character, like like maybe, Chandler from Friends or just some character. Arlene says, my friend, we can laugh about the craziest things, only we understand. Yeah, inside talk. Amazing. Thank you for sharing that, Arlene. Your friend must really, and you both, must really appreciate that relationship of yours where you can just be yourself and talk about anything else and, laugh like crazy. Okay, so let's move on to the second question now. So the second reflection prompts, and this is also, these prompts are also, one way to just notice that bliss in our life, that joy, that moments of joy that are hidden in our life and that we don't usually notice. Leslie says, ditto Arlene, friends for years. Wow, wonderful, Leslie. I'm so glad to see, that you have these people in your life that brings you so much joy and happiness. And yeah, pure laughter. Okay. So moving on to the next question now. Hmm, this is nice. Okay. So the next question is, oh wow, 60 plus years of friendship. Wow, Leslie. Amazing. I'm so happy for you. This is so amazing, really. Yeah. Okay, so the next question is, what were you doing the last time you felt true joy? So what was the thing that you were doing when you felt true joy, when you felt joy, when you felt happiness? Mm. I think it would be for me it would be like watching TV and having dinner um with my family. Um and I think what was playing on the TV was a K-drama which we all absolutely love. We all love watching K-dramas. They're light and, full of comedy. So, our family is a big K-drama fan, except for my brother. Um, yeah, so I love doing that, watching TV, and we are always like, talking about what is going on in there. So, yeah, that was a moment of pure joy, I think, for me. So, what were you guys doing the last time when you felt that pure joy? Feel free to share in the comments. And reflecting on these kind of question also, help us understand that what is it that brings us joy, what is important in our lives. Karen says dog sitting. Wow, that is so lovely. So Karen, was it like a neighbor's dog or something? Hmm. And what was his or her name? If you don't mind sharing, just getting into the details a little bit. Mhm. Joe says holidaying on a catamaran. Okay, I don't really know what that is, but yeah, it sounds fun, going on that carefree holiday. I will search about it. What does a catamaran is? What is a catamaran? Okay, let me search. My English is not that good. Oh, okay, okay, a sailing boat. Oh, okay, big boat. Hmm. Wonderful, yeah. The ocean and everything, or the water, amazing. Arlene says, just now after having my lunch. Wonderful, Arlene. I'm so happy that moment of joy just passed by you and you are still soaking in it. Hmm. Karen says, no, I'm a paid dog sitter, Ringo. Okay, the name of the dog. Okay. Yeah, that must be, I think, amazing job, of course, with its own challenges, but yeah, a nice job it is, to be in the vicinity of those lovely creatures. Okay, let's move to the next prompt then. Okay, so the prompt is, if exuberant joy had a color, what would it be? So, what is the color of joy for you guys? When you think of joy, what is the color that comes up for you? I think for me, it is actually yellow. I don't know, like bright sun, sunshiny, so that is what come up for me. Arlene says, me too. Arlene, purple or yellow? Which one? Karen said purple. Okay. Yeah, I love the color purple, like in general. Joe says orange. Hmm. I love the smell of oranges. They really uplift my mood. So whenever I'm feeling down, I just pick up an orange if it is in season and in my pantry. Then yeah, I just peel it and the smell is amazing, so refreshing, and it just uplifts my mood so fast. Okay. Leslie says, wow, I was painting yellow flowers this morning. Wonderful. Wow, that is so nice. I would love to see a photo of that painting if you're fine sharing that with me, Leslie. Hmm. Later on you can like send it to me if that's okay with you. Okay, wonderful. That is so beautiful. So maybe, next time after this live, as you go through your day, and whenever you see that color that you all mentioned, just taking a moment to take a deep breath in and soaking the joy that is already present in your life, maybe reflecting back on that instance that you mentioned that brought you joy, or that person that brings you joy, and then breathing out. So yeah, just making this small practice a part of your day, and this can be a simple way of implementing that message that came up from this card of noticing a bliss and taking an inspired action. Silverback says, hugs from Dublin, Ireland. Thank you so much, Silverback. Thank you. A hug back to you. Okay. Leslie says, just started it. Seems I gravitate to deep shades of pink and magenta though. Okay, okay, that's perfect. Yeah, go with the flow. Go with where your heart takes you. Hmm. Silverback says, always welcome. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in, Silverback. Hmm. Okay. So now the prompts for this is over. Like, the card is over. The card was the sun. Let me show you the picture again. And it is interesting that, yeah, the color that came in my mind, the color I associated with joy is yellow. And the card is like predominantly yellow. And like a sunflower like pattern, and just drawing into that joy. Maybe each time you see that particular color of your choice, like someone mentioned, purple, so like a hint of purple here, hmm. and orange here. So, yeah, just whenever you notice whatever color that you mentioned, just breathing in joy, just taking a moment to pause and breathe in that joy that is already present in your life, and breathe out, just relaxing a little bit more, making space for that beautiful feeling in your life. So that was our card for today, the collective reading for all of us. Silverback says beautiful. Yeah, isn't it? I just love the art. Um, yeah, so the deck was the Light Seers deck. Okay. Silverback says tropical rainbow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Okay. So now I'm thinking, like, should we do the meditation? Because usually, initially, we use the starting minutes for meditation and then we move on to the wheel. So, should we do a meditation or should we directly jump onto the wheel of wisdom and receive some more wisdom? What do you guys say? Thank you for the hearts. Okay, meditation it is. So, let me drink some water before we begin. Thank you, Silverback. So, let me also just, close the tabs. Yeah. So, begin by coming into a comfortable position. You can either stand, sit, or lie down, whatever your body needs right now. As you begin to settle into this position, allowing your eyes to close gently, moving your awareness inward. And if you don't feel comfortable in closing your eyes, you can always lower your gaze just to limit visual distraction. So now that you are aware of your inner world, bringing your awareness to your breath, noticing the air flowing into your body, bringing in fresh oxygen and out of your body, taking away any stress or tension. Continue to notice your breath flowing in and out of your body. Allowing yourself to relax more and more with each exhale. Now, as you feel relaxed, bring your awareness to where you are right now, not just physically, but also in life. Often we are so focused on where we want to go that we forget to acknowledge how far we have already come. So, taking this moment to think back to a time where you were just beginning whatever it is that you do now in your life. So, thinking of a time when you just started doing this thing, you can think of any area of your life. So, this can be about the beginning stages of your business or your job when you just step into the real world to acquire a job. Or it can be about the starting days of your relationship with someone. Or maybe the beginning of a healthy habit that helps you take care of yourself. So, thinking of one such thing in your life that you think of as an accomplishment. And thinking of a time when you just began doing that. Perhaps you were uncertain about how to do it or the whole path that will unfold to your destination. Or perhaps you were doubting yourself. So once you are clear about that thing and the starting stage of it, imagine a long path between you, between who you are today and where you are today, and that thing and that stage, the beginning stage of that thing. For example, if it is a job, so thinking of the time when you first started it and thinking of where you are right now and imagining a long path between these two things, between these two stages of your life. So, as you look behind yourself to see that beginning stage, you notice all these different steps that you have taken to reach where you are right now. Some may have felt easy, and others might have been very difficult or challenging for you. But each of those steps has helped you, has brought you here. So take a moment to think of the obstacles that you faced in this journey. Trying to recall your fears when you started this journey, and noticing how did you moved through them. Now, thinking of the times when you made mistakes or when you had a setback, and then noticing the lesson that you learned from that. So maybe if that initial version of you, if that younger version of you were to ask you for an advice or even some words of reassurance, then what would your current version say to that younger version of you? As you say those words to that younger version of yourself, letting this moment be a moment of realization that you have grown, that you have learned, and you are now more wiser You know of the things that you didn't knew when you just started on this path. You are stronger than you think you were. You have surpassed every obstacle that you feared about, that you felt overwhelmed or scared about. So, taking a moment to place a hand on your heart and silently thanking yourself for showing up, for trying, for continuing even when things got hard. And finally, for never giving up on yourself. You are not the person who you were when you began this journey. You are so much more than you think of yourself. So, as we reach the end of this meditation, affirming to yourself that I trust that I will keep growing step by step. I honor the progress I have made so far. I acknowledge my growth even in smaller ways. And finally, I am proud of myself. So now taking a deep breath in, filling your chest with that feeling of proud, the feeling that you are proud of yourself. And exhaling, letting go of any fears that you have in trusting yourself. So, taking two more deep breaths like this, You can begin to come out of this meditation by wiggling your fingers and your toes, connecting back with your body, and finally opening your eyes, connecting back with the environment around you. If you feel like you can stretch your body or hydrate yourself, whatever your body needs right now. And I see some new people joining here while we were meditating. So thank you for tuning in. I welcome to this beautiful space. I welcome you to this beautiful space. And this was just, one part of this live. We are still left. We are still left with something more. So, yeah, I wanted to let you know in case you were thinking that this is going to end. So, there are some comments. Let me read them. And until then, if you feel called to share about your experience, you can do so in the comments. And if you don't feel like typing, you can always press the heart to let me know that the meditation resonated with you. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Muhammad joined us during the live, during the meditation part. So, hello and welcome, Muhammad. I'm glad to have you in this live. Silverback says, may your Monday be as even remotely close to your sensationally, wickedly, undeniably, mesmerizingly, astonishingly, breathtakingly beautiful, sweet soul spirit. Thank you so much, Silverback, for this beautiful message, for for all these beautiful adjectives that you assigned to me. I am grateful to receive that. Akio joined us, I think, during the live. So Akio says so unoriginal. That's okay if you have done similar meditations before. That's okay with me. I think that um Artem says, "Hi, are we going to do more meditation?" Firstly, welcome Artem. Thank you for joining in. And no, actually, we do like an initial meditation to to settle ourselves, to bring ourselves into a more aligned, more centered presence. And once we are tuned into that higher frequency, what we do is that we move on to receiving, wisdom. So we have like a wheel. So I call it wheel of wisdom. And what we do is that that wheel has the names of some randomly chosen books. So what we do is that we spin the wheel, and whatever that wheel chooses for us, whatever is the book that the wheel chooses for us, we do a reading from that book. So we receive that wisdom, that guidance from that book. So yeah, that is what we are going to do. Um, so you can stay if you are interested in that. Um, okay, moving on to the comments. Yeah, so Gabby says, "Hi, sorry I'm late. I had to do something." That's okay, Gabby. I'm so happy that you tuned in again, you joined back again. It makes my heart so happy to see people coming back again and again to this live. It just helps me see the value that you guys are getting from these. So thank you for coming back. Jackie is sharing so much love and colors and magic to all of us. Bella says, I'm late. Hello, everyone. Hello, Bella. Welcome back. I'm happy to see you here. Okay, so so guys, we are done with the meditation. Um, Amber says also just joining today. Welcome back, Amber. I'm so happy to see so many familiar faces just joining in. And I guess that is, when you join in is when you join in. That is the right time for you. That is, uh, this is, whatever we are going to do is the message that wants to come your way, and hence you joined at this particular time when we were going to do a reading, when we were going to tap into the wisdom. So, to give you like an idea of what we have done until now, so today is the 50th live event of mine on Inside Timer. So I added like a little bit of an extra element to these lives. So I started with a card reading, a tarot card reading for all of us, a collective reading. And the card that came up was, sun, and it was related to more of like finding the bliss and taking, inspired action and finding the joy in our lives. And then we did a meditation. It was about like acknowledging and appreciating the progress that we have made so far in terms of whatever it is that you are doing in your life. So you don't, it doesn't have to be that you have crossed that line, you have reached that goal to be able to look back, but you can be halfway through and, or even just a little bit, step forwards, but you can always look back and appreciate everything that you have faced and how you have overcome all of those fears and continued on this path. So the meditation was about that. And now we are going to tap into the wisdom. So Bella says, congratulations. Thank you so much, Bella. Thank you. Amber says, greetings, lovelies. Okay. So now let's, spin the wheel. Let's tap into the wisdom. Let's see what book wants to come through today for this special live event. Before like we open the book, before we choose a book, I want to give you guys 1 minute to reflect and share with all of us what is it that you need guidance on today. So is there something that is going on in your life? So you can share like the general theme of it or the area of your life in which you would like to receive some guidance on today, some clarity on, some direction on. So yeah, just declare it to the universe, to God, to higher self, divine consciousness, whatever it is that you believe in. Um, so reflecting in this way helps us gain clarity as to what has, occupied our mind for so long or recently. So yeah, just declare it in the comment box. And if there is nothing specific, then you can also just share or um, affirm that I am here to receive some general guidance today. So I will wait for 1 minute in case anyone wants to share, and then we will spin the wheel. Caitlin says, I'm open to general guidance today. Nothing is popping up to the forefront of me for me. Okay. Okay. Then general guidance it is. Thank you for, the affirmation. Mm. So just trusting the guidance that is going to come through. Bella says, same. I agree with Caitlin. Okay, we are going for general guidance today then. Hmm. So let's spin this wheel. Let's see what book wants to come through. Same for Amber. Open to receive. Okay, so the book that came up for us today Is Nothing Something by Thich Nhat. Let's see what wants to come through from this book then. It seems like everyone is in a pretty receptive mood today, you know. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Caitlin says sounds like something Winnie the Pooh would ponder. I love it. Yeah, it's nothing something. That reminds me of that quote, what is it that you love to do the most? And the Pooh says nothing. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. And by the way, it is kind of like a kid's book, you know. So, it kind of answers all the kids' questions about the big things in life. So, family, life, death, and everything in between. So, let me show you the cover of this book, which is also very pretty. Okay, guys. So, Bella says, I like. Caitlin says, a bird. I love it. Birds have been popping up a lot for me. Mm-hmm. So maybe they are your spirit animals, Caitlin. And yeah, maybe they have a message for you. I guess it's time for you to draw a card for yourself, Caitlin. I know you do that. By the way, guys, Caitlin is also like another teacher on Insight Timer, a wonderful teacher here. And she does like lives on crochet and like mindful crocheting, as well as in her lives, she chats and everything. So it is pretty light and fun atmosphere in her lives. So if you guys are interested in crocheting or maybe talking to her at all, then you can join her live. I would highly recommend them. Um Bella says so pretty. Yeah, I love, so Thich Nhat Hanh has all these like little books, kind of like magazines. And yeah, I love that, the small the and it has like pictures and drawings and stuff like that. So yeah, I love those kind of like light books. Caitlin says, "Oh, thank you. Yes, we have a circle tomorrow at 10 a.m. EST." Okay, wonderful. Thank you for sharing that, Caitlin. So guys, you can join that. You have the information if you're interested. Irene says, "Lol, yeah, I go in there and keep her busy chatting once in a while." Yeah, so many people here knows Caitlin already. I don't need to like, share about it. But yeah, I would always love that, someone new would find her because yeah, she is amazing. And by the way, thank you, Irene, for joining us, for joining this live. I appreciate your presence. Okay, so now what we're going to do is that I'm going to close my eyes, set an intention for all of us, and I'm going to scroll with my eyes closed until I feel like this is the section that, all of us here needs to hear from. Irene says, "Hey, sharing is always good. I was just adding to the good review." Yeah, thank you for the addition. It is, it can never be too much recommendations for someone, isn't it? Okay. So may all of us present here receive an insight, a gem out of today's session, something that just clicks in relation to whatever is going on in their lives. Hmm. It was pretty early. Okay, let's see what came up. So as I said, this is like a question answer format. So someone asked Thich Nhat Hanh that my adolescent daughter is anxious and easily upset. What can I do to calm her troubled emotions? So he replies, when you see her in crisis, you sit down with her and say, darling, take my hand. Let's practice breathing in and out. Breathing in, your stomach is rising. Do you see your stomach rising? Breathing out, your stomach is falling. Let's do it again. In and out. Rising and falling. In a few minutes, she will feel much better because you have brought your mindfulness and your stability to support her. So that was kind of a little and an answer with so much, so such a powerful answer because sometimes we are like, just take a deep breath. When someone is feeling fearful or anxious, we say to them, just take a deep breath. But it is on a whole another level when we sit with that person and we guide through the process and we regulate their system by regulating our own, and we both had deep breathing. We are breathing the same air and connecting with that. And yeah, and they have an anchor in you, in your voice, and in your guidance. So that is even much more powerful than simply throwing away the instruction that just take a deep breath. Okay, let's see the comments. Irene says, oh my, thank you. My girls are in temporary foster care and I'm wondering how to help them. This helped so much. I'm sending them such a peaceful energy, so much peace. And I hope that this beautiful, amazing souls find those moments of peace around them and within them. And yeah, thank you for sharing that, Irene, as to how this, resonated with you. Irene says, yeah, it's 5 months passed out of 12 for things to get right again. Yeah, it is a difficult process. It must be so difficult for you and them both. And I'm sending you a warm hug, Irene. Okay, Riddhi says, Irene says, I'm making progress, but it's scary, and my girls are first priority. Thanks for the hug, Anisha. Yeah, they are. And it's scary for both, for all of you present in the situation. And I hope that this practice that just came out of this book helps you in those moments. And not only to calm your system down, but also to feel a sense of connection while you do so. Because I think like it's like, in suffering, there is a different sense of connection. We really see the humanness. We see that we all go through suffering in some form or another, and that just evokes so much compassion in us. And in this case of yours, Irene, I think in this difficult situation, that connection, apart from that regulation, whatever technique it is, but yeah, that connection brings some sense of feeling loved for them and for you. Okay, let's move on to the comment of Riddhi. Riddhi says, I have two options and I'm unsure what's the right option. How do I know? Oh, well, that's, I think, and she says, I just joined. I think there are like different ways to approach it, of course, and you might know of them. Like you can go with the logical way, you can go with the intuition, you can combine all of them. And what helps me usually is to figure out, whatever the options is. So figure out in that area of your life, what is most important to you. What do you value in that area of your life? And then see, which option is more aligned with that. So it's kind of a long process to come, to come to a conclusion like that. But that's what I do and what I guide my clients through. Um, and by the way, guys, in case you would like, to sit with me and would like to receive my guidance, so I am actually currently offering a gift to all the women present here or to the women in your life that I'm offering a powerful coaching conversation with me. So if you would like to, experience coaching with me or work with me and have that, 1 hour of free coaching session with me, then I would love to offer you that. I have recently started doing this for the amazing women out there. I just want to, bring some ease into their life and help them reach their highest potential. So if you are, interested in this offering, if you would like to grab onto this gift, then you can message me on Insight Timer. Um, this week of mine is booked, is fully booked. But I think, yeah, we can do this like the next week. So if you're interested, you can message me on Insight Timer. The way to message me is if you go to my profile, let me show you. Um, just a second. Yeah. So when you open my profile, and if you're already following me, you would see like a donate button here. Follow button becomes the donate button. Above it, three dots appear. So when you like click on the three dots, you will see message teacher option. And from there, you can message me that Anisha, I'm interested in that gift, or I would like to have a session with you. And I would love to offer you that. I would love to give you that support or, that guidance or whatever it is that you need in relation to your situation. And I can promise you one thing that you're going to leave that session with one powerful insight, at least one powerful insight. Because every woman I have worked with so far has left that session with a powerful insight, that's for sure. So if you're interested, you can message me. Irene says, very good view on choices, Anisha. There is no easy fix to personal choice, but aligning with our values can't go wrong. Self faith is also a critical part of that to make and stuck to the choice. Exactly. Thank you for sharing that view, Irene. And yeah, I see it like that, finally thinking of what you value in that area, thinking what aligns, what choice aligns with it most, and then seeing what are the blocks in it, And one block can be lack of that self trust, and then we can work upon that. So which can help us to make and to to stuck with follow through that choice. So thank you for kind of summarizing that process, Irene. Beautiful view. Caitlin says definitely worth it, ladies. Thank you so much, Caitlin, for recommending that coaching session with me. I really appreciate um, your your recommendation. I got a bit taken aback by the word. next, that silverback wrote. So, hmm. I know, I think I have seen, Mary Poppins. Um, I think that is the word from there. Okay, you're giving me a tongue twister, yeah. Okay, so silverback is hmm, giving me a compliment in terms of a very hard word to pronounce. Okay, let me try. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah, I've heard the song, so that's why I can. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to. Yeah, hooray. Thank you for bringing in the fun silverback. I really is, saying good job, Anisha. Thank you. We have got a winner. Thank you for the trophy. Hmm. Let's say I missed a comment by Caitlin. So let me go back. So Caitlin says, yeah, wow, it changed my life drastically when I went to a mental health urgent care and the guy that met with me just offered to breathe with me. Such a powerful and impactful moment for me. Thank you so much for sharing that, Caitlin. And yes, it is so much more powerful. It is such a simple, thing to do, but it is such a precious thing to do for someone. I myself, remember when I was doing like my undergrad, like bachelor's in applied psychology, I had a viva and I get really anxious. I have, anxiety and yeah, it, when I had to go for the viva, the practical, I I was literally shaking and my friend, just sat with me. She placed a hand on my hand and she was breathing with me. And she was like, Anisha, breathe in, breathe out. And that really helped me. So yeah, it is a wonderful practice. And I hope that, and I hope that in this session that you heard that you do that for someone in your life. Give them that moment of peace. And I really wish for that someone receive that sense of connection from you guys because it is so precious. Okay, so let's do like one more reading before we, you know, mm, move on, before we end the live. Let's see. Irene says, I like the pattern behind you. Okay, this one, yeah, the wallpaper kind of reminds me of video games, technology, cameo type design. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, that. Irene says, okay, yes, one more reading. Okay, ready for one more reading. And maybe it would answer your question, Riddhi, if you are still here. Let's see what comes up next. But before that, I'm going to like, copy this reading because I like do post. So so when this live is over, like within 5 minutes or so, I post whatever I have read in these lives or the book that I have read from in my little community on Inside Timer, and the name of that community is Wonderful Beings. Um, so if you would like an immediate access to that, to the reading, then you can join that community. And I usually share like after each live, I share a summary of it or more of like the paragraphs that I've read in that. And also at times when I'm not live and I find something interesting or I feel like this is something that I want to share with you guys because I love reading books, so I keep on reading some or other book. So I share that lines from that in that group. So if you would like to join my little community, I would love to have you. The way to do so is that you can on Insight Timer, you can either in the search box, you can search for Wonderful Beings, or you can go to my profile. Let me show you. Yeah, so when you like open my profile and you scroll down, okay, sorry, yeah, you scroll down to the bottom. Yeah, so you will see like Wonderful Beings here. So you can join that little community there if you're interested. And by the way, this is also getting recorded, like the whole video is getting recorded. So The thing is that it takes like 1 hour to for this video, for this 1 hour, 15 minutes long video to get uploaded on my channel. So, if you would like to go through the meditation again, or if you missed some part of it, if you joined late and you would like to go back to the live, then you can do so by checking out the replay. So, you will find the replay when you will again go to my profile and you will, so when you will go to my profile and you will click on the about section and scroll down, there is a link here. And when you click on the link, you will see Wheel of Wisdom replay. So you can search for video number 35 because this is the 35th session. So I've numbered all of them. So what I've done is that I also want you to like tune into your intuition and be able to receive the guidance when I am not going live. So what I've done is I've created a playlist of all the Wheel of Wisdom series, so all the 35, sessions so far, and I've numbered them. So what you can do is that you can open that playlist and close your eyes and choose a number between 1 to 35. And whatever number comes up for you, just watch that particular video and just open yourself to receive the guidance that wants to come through from that video, just trusting your intuition that it is there, that wisdom is there within you. So, yeah, that's what you can do in my absence. Okay, so having all of that mentioned, let's do another reading. Hmm. May you all find the answers to the questions that you hold right now in your mind. Okay, let's see what came up. Okay, it is beautiful. So, the author says, if you feel like no one loves you, you can always look outside at the natural world. Do you see a tree out there? That tree loves you. It offers its beauty and freshness to you and gives you oxygen so you can breathe. Ah. It's nice that there are 108 meditators as we are about to wrap this live. And such a wonderful reminder, because there are so many times when we feel like we are not loved, that people don't love us or like us for who we are, or we need to change ourselves to be worthy of love. But it's nice to see, to have a visual reminder that nature loves us. Nature appreciates us for who we are and it supports us by by literally giving us the oxygen that we need to survive, that we need to exist in this on this planet, in this life. And not only it helps us survive, but also it gives us that beauty. It adds to the beauty, it adds to the magic. It makes the sentence that came to me was, it makes life worth living, by by supporting our survival, but also giving us the beauty to see that, wow, you just to be in awe of life. Oh, okay. Jutsa says you're breaking up. Am am I audible now? Is it still breaking up, Jutsa? Let me like okay. Leslie says fine here. Caitlin says it's okay here. Okay. Irene says, yeah, I heard the whole thing. Yeah, it shows the internet connection is excellent on my end also. I think yeah, it might be Jutsa, maybe you can like switch on your internet and off. So it might be on your end. But thank you for like letting me know and worrying about the space and this life. I appreciate it. Okay, better now. Okay, wonderful. Ah, okay, guys. So let's wrap on this. Let's wrap the session on this particular reading. Um, because we are like 1 hour 22 minutes in this. Um, and my my tongue is like now, not letting me speak properly. Because when I get tired, I have like difficulty speaking smoothly. So yeah, I just what do we say? What do we say? Yeah, I just mispronounce the word sometimes. So maybe yeah, my body is saying now it's time to wrap. But I so much appreciate your presence. I really do. I'm glad that all of you chose to tune in. And I received that, and I hope that you received, whatever you needed to receive today from this live session. So thank you for the interactions. I love always interacting with you, for the hearts, for encouraging me to keep speaking. And yeah, thank you for being here, celebrating this 50th live event with me. So if you found like this live helpful or this whole series helpful, and you would like to give back, you would like to support me to help me do these lives continuously day after day, then you can give back. You might see a donation button here. And if you would like to give back, you can do so through that donate button. Um, you can make any donation that you can. And yeah, they just help me keep this live going, keep all of my free offerings going for you guys, and to continue holding space for you. Firefly says, loved to catch this. Hope to see you again at this later time in the future from the West Coast, US. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Firefly, for, tuning in. Such a beautiful name. And I really hope to see you here again. Firefly says, awesome. Congrats. Thank you. Amber says, woot woot, way to go 50. Yeah, 50 so far. And it will be 100 soon. I love the space. I love being with you guys. And I find these lives, they just bring me also so much. So I love doing these. So thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for being here. Caitlin says the tree quote was incredibly powerful, still reflecting on the whole circle of life and all that. Yeah, isn't it? And now you made me reflect on that, Caitlin. You gave me something to continue, with me as I close this live. Thank you for that. Amber says, thank you for sharing your generous heart with my with community. Thank you, Amber, for being here, for coming back. Joanie says, thank you very much, Anisha. Thank you, Joanie, for staying and for coming back. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, so for anyone who joined right now or like at a later time, then I want to like say a few things, repeat a few things. Firstly, this is getting recorded. This whole video is getting recorded. So if you joined late or if you would like access to my previous Wheel of Wisdom lives, then you can do so by going to my profile. In the About section, there is a link tree there. So click on the link tree. You will see Wheel of Wisdom replay. The number of today's live is 35. So it would take like 1 hour to get uploaded. So if you would like immediate access to the lines that we read, then you can do so by joining my small community on Insight Timer. And the name of that community is Wonderful Beings. So you can do so either by searching on Insight Timer, or you can go to my profile and scroll all the way down and you will see Wonderful Beings there, a group there. So you can join that. And um, if you are a woman who is ready to step into your highest potential and would like to work with me, would like a free 1 hour coaching session with me, then you can message me on Insight Timer. Again, the way to message me is go to my profile, um, click on the follow button because you have to follow me in order to message me. So once you click on the follow button becomes a donate button. Above it, three dots appear. Click on the three dots, go to message teacher, and message me that Anisha, I would love that. And we can schedule something for the next week because this week is full for me. Um, and yeah, and if you enjoyed this live, then I would appreciate any support in the form of donation. And if you can't donate, you can follow me and you can like listen to my tracks and leave a review to support me. So thank you for being here. That's it for this live. Namaste.